Yo, what is going on, football friends? NFL Addict here, bringing you guys another video. I have been asking for video suggestions recently, as it's hard with really no off-season news going on right now to bring you guys more content. And I think I had two people bring up talking a little bit about Derek Carr and doing some film review using coach's film. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to break down a couple plays from two of his games, which I would consider to be one of his better games of the season, the opener against the Broncos, and then one of his worst games of the season. I believe it was week 3 against the Minnesota Vikings. Just a reminder, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like on the video. It really helps me out, and it makes the video show up for other people to watch as well. And then also subscribe to the channel, as I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of Raiders content throughout the season. When the season starts, I'm going to kind of put together a schedule to maybe post 3 or 4 videos a week, as there'll be a lot more to talk about during the actual season. For right now, I'm just kind of posting these videos, as I come up with the ideas. So again, another reminder, subscribe for that future content and leave a like. It really does help me out. So let's jump right in to this film. We're going to be starting out with the Denver Broncos Week 1 film. So here we are, guys, Week 1 against the Broncos. This is going to be Carr's first throw of the game on the first third down of the game. So yeah, let's just jump right into this, and then I'll kind of break it down after. See Carr setting the protection. Something he's really good at is his checks at the line. And he's just going to hit his first read right here. It's going to be an out route to Ryan Grant. And that's something that's why I showed this play and the plays I'm going to be showing. I want to show that Carr he's a first read quarterback. If he's throwing to his first read, if the guy is slightly open, he's really good at placing the ball accurately in people's hands, giving them the ability to run after the catch. So again, his first read is going to be an out route to Ryan Grant. It's going to get him a first down. There's nothing to complain about there. Yeah, it was a short pass, but it got them the first down. And then this is the play right after. And again, what I'm trying to show you guys here is he is a rhythm thrower, a first read thrower. If you can get this guy in rhythm, he is really good. Again, right there to Ryan Grant out of the slot. His first read again, it's kind of a double look over there. He has 2 slant routes going on that left side. Tyrell Williams and Ryan Grant. Ryan Grant comes open right away. Boom. Right on the money. Nice throw. Alright guys, here we go. Same drive. 1 or 2 plays later, they had a couple run plays mixed in there. See Darren Waller going in motion. Again, first read, right on the money, gives Darren Waller a chance to move after the catch, and that's going to be a first down. So first, I think these were the first 3 throws of the game, and you can see they're right on the money. They're short, quick rhythm throws, something Carr's really good at. I'll let you watch it again. First read, boom, hits him on the numbers, gives Waller the ability to run after the catch, and he does pick up that first down. This is the next throw. This is something Carr's really good at, is these one-on-one throws with tight coverage. When he does choose to take them, you'll see him throw 1 or 2 of these a game. Here it comes. First read's going to be Waller. Drops it right on the money. I mean, that is a really good throw. Again, it's not a rhythm throw, because this is a more difficult throw to make than you would think, but it's his first read again, and he's already in rhythm. He's hit his first, 3 or 4 passes, so just a really good game plan by John Gruden, and it's really playing to Carr's strengths right now. It's going to be his next throw. They ran a couple run plays in between here. And this is something you don't see out of Carr enough. So I'm going to play this back quickly and kind of explain what goes on here. So take a look at the video right here, and I'll use my poor mouse skills here to kind of show you. This right here is Carr's first read. You see it right here. He's looking at this. The 26 here, who was getting destroyed all game, actually does a decent job covering this up. But watch here. Carr's going to look that off. He's going to throw a bullet behind a defender to Tyrell Williams. You just don't see that out of Carr a lot. You don't see him throwing to receivers that are slightly covered a lot. It's, if a guy's not wide open, he doesn't usually take the throw. But, I mean, this was one of my favorite throws of his on the season. This is an absolute bullet. Boom, right on the money. He had a guy on his back. There was actually a guy in underneath coverage. You put it right over his head. That was one of the better throws that Derek Carr made this season. Although it was, what some would consider a short pass, it was a very, very good throw. This is the next drive. Raiders starting out at their 20. See, Carr's just checking a blitz. Right on the money, Darren Waller, another in-rhythm throw. When they came out in this game, you could tell John Gruden and Derek Carr, they had a really good game plan going that played to Derek Carr's strengths. So I think you get enough at this point. There were some really nice throws that Derek Carr made in this game down the field that I will show you just to show you because they were nice throws. But my point is these quick in-rhythm passes, if teams don't stop this, Derek Carr will pick you apart all day. It's one of the reasons you see such a good completion percentage out of him a lot of the time. So here's the next play. It's going to be a little bit of a dig concept here. Play action. The linebackers are going to come up. It's going to open up the underneath. It is the first throw. It is the first read again, and it's an absolute dart to Tyrell Williams. Just really good throws. I'm probably starting to sound like a broken record, so I'm going to move on from this. When Carr is in rhythm, when you're talking about quick first read throws, he is one of the better quarterbacks, maybe even the best at doing that. And then just to show you that Carr has a nice deep ball, even though he chooses not to use it a lot. Here's, I think before I even watch this, I think this was a one route concept off of play action. Just let me check. Yeah, one route, and it's going to be one-on-one. Tyrell Williams is open. Carr puts it beautifully to him. I mean, you cannot throw the deep ball any better than that. Let's just watch it again for good measure. Checks it at the line. He knows a blitz is coming. It's third and short. They're run blitzing. Play action. He gets that one-on-one shot and just puts it right on the money. That is a beautiful throw. Carr's deep accuracy is top in the league. It's one of the best deep balls in the league. It's just, will he use it more often? And it's not all his fault. This is a West Coast offense. You've seen all the short rhythm throws I've been showing you. And yeah, I mean, it's a mix of him not willing to go to his second, third read some of the time, and a mix of John Gruden calling these kind of short passes. So here's what I'm talking about when I say if Derek Carr's short rhythm throws aren't there, can he make something happen? So here's this is a design play. It's going to be to Foster Moreau, and it's just going to be swallowed up. And this is what happened all game against the Vikings. Or do anything out of structure? Can he go to another read? I mean, this one's a design play. Again, I'm just showing you. This ball is probably going to Foster Moreau 10 out of 10 times. It's probably by design by John Gruden to open up something later in the game. All right, and here's the next play I want to show you right away. I'll pause it at a moment here and let you watch. Okay, right here, Carr in 2017 and 2018 probably would have fell on the ground, but, they had that conversation. John Gruden, Derek Carr, create more with your legs when the pressure's on. Okay, he steps up. He is not under any pressure right now. What he needs to do is set his feet. There's going to be a combination right up here. It's going to be a corner route out of the slot, and then Tyrell Williams running some kind of in or post across that. So these two receivers right here are going to be crossing. What Derek Carr should be looking at right now is this. He should be looking at this route concept right now. But what happened? He felt this pressure, which is gone, by the way. He should be setting his feet and looking to make a throw to one of these guys, whichever comes open off of this. But where's he looking? He's staring at his check down. And there's just an incomplete pass to J.J. Nelson. And they're punting the ball. I mean, this is third down. You have to make something happen. You can't throw a check down to a guy that's covered on third down. And this is another third down. Carr is pressured on this play. He escapes the pressure, but watch the play here. I mean, he slides so early. He's not looking to... I'm not saying he has to sit there and try to juke this guy, but at least try to run around him, do something. It's third down. Your team is down a score. He's just going to slide. And you can disagree about that last play. You can say, well, it's early in the game. You don't want him to get hurt. I mean, I get it. So let's just look at this next play. This is second down. And at this point, the Raiders are down 2 scores. Right here. At this point, Derek Carr, he's getting happy feet. Look at him here. He's getting happy feet, and there's not even any pressure yet. And what he's going to do is he's going to get scared. He's not going to set his feet. He's not going to look at all of his options. This guy. He's not even going to think about looking at him. He's going to look at Foster Moreau, which is okay. Foster Moreau's kind of open if he sets his feet and throws this ball. But he has so much time that he should be setting his feet and maybe looking at Waller, if that's Waller right there. But watch what he does instead. He's going to sail it. He's going to sense fake pressure, sail the ball, and throw a pick to Harrison Smith right there. That is just terrible. And if you're a quarterback in the NFL, that is not something you can be doing. We'll watch the full play right here. There's no pressure. And he's throwing it off his back foot. I mean, that is something you just cannot do. That is going to lose you football games over and over again. That is an awful throw. And then I want to show this play because this was kind of a turning point in the game. The Raiders are down 2 scores. They have the ball right now before half, and they could make it 1-score game before half. And this is actually a positive play, by the way. This is Derek Carr reading the field in a crucial point in the game and making a really nice throw. So he's going to have a lot of deep combination routes right here. He's going to check at the line. He's setting his protection again, something he's really good at. And Waller's going to come open on this out. He's going to make a nice throw, and Waller's going to drop it. No knock on anybody. I just wanted to point out that this is a nice throw, a nice read, and something that I would love to see Carr doing more often. He reads the field here. Waller comes open. He throws a nice ball, and it just gets dropped. And, you know, kind of the point in the game where they could have made it 14-21 heading into half. And then heading into another one of Carr's really good games in the season. Watch. This is a 3rd and 13, and I've been talking about Derek Carr checking down on 3rd down, not making reads. Watch this throw. I mean, that is an excellent throw. This is something that the elite quarterbacks in the league are doing. This is something I would love to see him do more. This isn't his first read. This is his 3rd or his 4th read. And this is 3rd and 13. Now, granted, the protection's good, but he does buy time by sliding right. Let's watch this. It's a low snap. Crossers. One comes slightly open, and he puts that ball on the money. That is a really good throw, a really nice play. So overall, guys, I know you probably want me to answer the question, is Derek Carr a franchise quarterback? Can he win a Super Bowl? I don't know. He makes some high-level plays that look like plays an elite quarterback would make. But he also makes these low-level plays, and it makes him look scared. It's almost like a guy that's not even in the NFL stepping in to play quarterback. I mean, a couple of the plays I showed you, or a couple of plays that you would watch on TV, where there's just no pressure on him, and he just has happy feet in the pocket and just sails a ball. And this isn't since his injury. It was a knock on him coming out of college that he can get happy feet in the pocket. It's not something that he developed over his pro career. It was something that, you know, whoever drafted him was going to have to work with him on, and it just hasn't happened. Can he solve it at this point in his career? I'm going to say John Gruden can get the best out of him, but it's just been 6 years now of the same thing. It's hard to see him solving that one issue. So can Derek Carr win a Super Bowl? Yes, if he has a great offensive line, if he has good receivers. I'm not going to knock him. There hasn't been a ton of talent around him throughout his career. When he did have talent around him, when the defense was getting takeaways, when he had wide receivers, he did go 12-3 and then got hurt. I would have loved to see what they could have done in the playoffs this year in 2016. But That didn't happen. He did get hurt. We didn't get to see what happened. We had a high school quarterback as a backup that year, and, we just weren't able to get anything done. So, do I think Derek Carr deserves to be the starter this year? Yes. He is better than Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota has some of the same problems Derek Carr does in terms of happy feet. Derek Carr is an upgrade over Marcus Mariota. Can the coaching staff get more out of Mariota and get the best out of him? Yes, and they can also get the best out of Carr. I would say last year was supposed to be the year where it's a true evaluation of Carr, but there wasn't enough receiving talent around him with the injuries and everything. There were games out there where we were lining up Trevor Davis as our number one receiver split out wide. That's just something that can't happen. So, this is going to be his shot right here. Can Derek Carr take this team to the playoffs? Because to me, if they don't go to the playoffs this year, it's over. I don't care about injuries, none of that. If Carr does not make the playoffs this year, no matter what happens around him, I do think that they're going to move on. They have Marcus Mariota locked down for 2 years, I believe, so they would have a year on his contract. They could draft a younger guy to sit below him. So to me, this is Carr's make or break year. I know they've been saying that about him the past couple years, but this is it. He has a fair team around him. If he can't do it, he will be gone. So to end it all, do I think he's going to make the playoffs this year? Yes, I do. I just did a record prediction. I had them going 9-7 in that. I think that would sneak him. And I also think that there was a lot of winnable games on there that I had them losing, specifically the Colts game at home against the Bills. Like I said in that video, the ceiling on this team is 11-5. So if Carr can go 11-5, if he can go 10-6, if he can go 9-7, I don't think they'll move on from him. But anything less than that, he's gone. As always, guys, thank you for watching the video. Let me know below what you think about Derek Carr. Again, leave a like. It really helps out the channel, and subscribe, and let me know what other kind of videos you would like to see. Thanks again, guys.